Babe Boomer getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
The sliding play it short. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Boomer ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
She needs to come out aggressive but composed at the same time. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout, Boog.
Seiya Suzuki, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Suzuki recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 3, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Hey! Bregman with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Comes up empty. Ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Two down, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Michael Bush. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
This one in the air. Castro gets under it. And that is that. Cubs are down quietly. Scoreless after one. Bottom of the inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Dansby Swanson. Swanson working through some struggles lately. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And down on strikes. That K's their third of the game. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. On the ground. And that's just foul.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Kelly with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swings through that one for strike two. In the air, right field, Chourio on his way in. And that is the third out of the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
On the ground at first. Diaz takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 13, Kevin Alcantara.
Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, the key to her success is getting ahead early in the count. She cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so she's going to have to work efficiently.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Next pitch is outside. In the air to left center. Perkins coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Ben Cowell.
Here's the second baseman trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. She picks up her 5th strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show Wisconsin.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
Boomer recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And that one ripped to left. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2.
Relay,
and she'll pull into second safely. So that extends her hitting streak to 40 games. She's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in her dome right now. I mean, I know she's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point, it's impossible. And as much as she wants to focus on the task at hand, all the talk about the chase for the record is going to dominate anything else happening on the field. This is pretty special.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Chopper to second, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Back on the mound. The margin is slim, and the bats are big.
Yeah, this is a dangerous part of the lineup, Boog, but a little execution goes a long way.
Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. Swings through that. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third baseman, number 3.
And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. Here's Alex Bregman. Scoreless here, but now she's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Bush in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Cubs yet to pick up a hit here. Swings through that one. In there. Sets him down on strikes. And she strikes out the side in the 4th. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here at the friendly confines, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Swanson batting for the 2nd time. And that's strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Popped up. Rengifo has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's one down.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Zach McKinstry. Struck out swinging his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one fouled off. This one in the air. Diaz under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Boomer back to work. This is where poise meets pressure. Game's tight, and she's right in the fire.
Yeah, she's just got to trust her stuff and grind it out right here, Boog. These are the battles that define a start.
Ball 1.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That's a strike. 1 and 2. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Alcantara swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Right through there for a strike. And that one hit to first. Diaz takes it himself, 2 out.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Cowell.
Now it's the second baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So she's perfect through 6. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Here at Wrigley Field, let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late. Ripped to third. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter number 5.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Wow. Now pitching for the
New pitcher now, Abner Uribe.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Boomer will hit next. 1 for 3.
She's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some batters just take it to another level. For her right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and she's in full speed.
ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Two on, one out. On the ground, could be two. Goes to second for one. On to Bush. It's a double play. So they get three and jump ahead late. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Boomer kept that hitting streak going.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but she certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.